Welcome to this week's market review and expectation. So I'm a little bit late for this week's market review. It's the market has already opened, and I think we are having some movements in the market, but it's not yet too. It's not too late. Yeah. So this is the dollar index, as I always do. In the previous week, I was looking at price reaching out to this particular high. You first take out this high, okay, then you can tackle this high, and we finally reaching our ultimate target for the weekly level. Okay, but then we had our opening gap, a huge gap that we opened. That's last week, which was second. Right, 2nd February, we open up at this level, okay, on this particular level. We left this huge gap on this level, okay, and then the Monday price traded up. The price couldn't take out this high as I was expecting, and finally reaching into this level, the weekly level I've been targeting. We actually took out this high, and then this high was left intact, and we dropped, filling in the gap that price opened with, okay, and we went much lower within the week, reaching into our weekly fair value gap, where I was expecting the last support level to be activated, which we did in the previous week. That's the last week's trading. Okay, I said this level was my last line of defense. If you break that and we close below, then we are going to go for lower price on a dollar index, and lo and behold, we had our support there, which helped us to move much higher, but it was not sustained. Okay, and we dropped lower. Yes, and this previous weeks too, we had our rejection from that same fair value gap. Okay, this candle was rejected, this candle was rejected, this candle was rejected. Okay, you can see that this is Wednesday, this is Thursday, and then this is Friday's trading. They were all rejected, and from what we am seeing right now, I'm still holding on to my higher time frame bias, which is the bullishness on the dollar index. Okay, I'm still targeting this level. So the next line of target, next line I'm looking at for price to reach in is right here. The high here, this particular high here, is the first target I'm looking at, and then the second target is a high here, right there, and then finally you can reach into this particular, the higher end of this particular fair value gap. Okay, the weekly fair value gap I've been targeting for the past few weeks. Okay, I'm still holding on to my bullish stance. Yeah, so as we've opened on this Sunday with a gap, I'm looking at price trying to close in this gap, and then we can get our support on this fair value gap. Okay, the lower end of this fair value gap, this particular fair value gap, we can get our support there, and then we go much higher. Okay, we'll go much higher, clearing these highs, and then that high, then we can finally reach in the fair value gap. Yeah, so let's see what tomorrow's trading is going to be. That's tomorrow, Monday's trading is going to be. Should we get a reaction for price to go higher, then we're going to go clear this high and then that high, because we are seeing this rejection is right down here. Okay, yes, so because we left because we left this one intact on this particular level, we couldn't reach in. The coming weeks you might have, if you should reach into this particular level, the higher end of the weekly fair value gap, I'm looking at the dollar index going much higher. Okay, because it was left with about just 20 pips for price to close in, and we left it intact, came down for rebalancing, and we are now trying to reach in to that level again. Yeah, so that's my conviction. If we reach in this level, we would most likely go much higher. Yeah, so that's the confirmation is going to come. after we run these highs, and then looking that you see what price is doing, and then you can confirm whether we are going to go much higher. Yeah, but that's my expectation. I expect price to do that. Yes. So let's look into the fundamentals and see what news impacts we have to expect. Yeah. So tomorrow, Monday, um, President Lagarde speaks, which is going to affect the euro. That's a mid impact. And then on Tuesday at 12:15, the Bank of England daily speaks. That's the governor of the Bank of England. And then at 3 p.m. we have Fed Chair who testifies at 3 p.m. which is going to affect the dollar index. And they are all high impact news. And then we are going to have Japanese yen holiday. And then the Wednesday at 1:30, the core CPI also affecting the dollar index. It's a very high impact news. And then Wednesday, the same Wednesday, 3 p.m., the Fed Chair will testifies again. And then we have other mid impacts, but these are the ones we are looking out for. Yeah, so on Thursday at 13th of February at 7 a.m., I'm looking at the GDP. Right, that's the high impacts. And then at 1:30 we have the core PPI affecting the dollar index. That's the high impact news. And then on Friday, finally, we have the core retail sales at 1:30 p.m. Also high impact news. Yeah, so let's see what our market has to deliver. Yeah, so thank you for watching, and then let's see how price move, and then we trade safely.